We can start this off by looking at a trig identity specifically for sine 2x. So from the double angle formula, we have sine 2x is equivalent to 2 sine x cos x trig. We can substitute this in place of this in this integral over here, in which case we would get 3 sine x multiplied by 2 sine x cos x dx. Limits would be pi by 3 and pi by 4. When we multiply it out, we get 6. Since 6 is a constant and it's being multiplied by this entire thing over here, we can take it out of the integral sign. Sine into sine is going to be sine squared x, and we have cos x dx between the limits of pi by 3 and pi by 4. Now we could use another trig identity to simplify this, but it would be easier to get this via substitution method. So we could let u be equal to sine x. So let's use substitution here. We could take u equals sine x. We can deal with the limits first. So if u is sine x, then when we have x equal to pi by 3, we would have when x is pi by 3, we'd have u is sine pi by 3. Sine pi by 3 is going to be root 3 over 2. And when x is pi by 4, u would be equal to sine of pi by 4. Sine of pi by 4 is root 2 over 2, or 1 over root 2. Now we can also get du in terms of dx in terms of du. So we can differentiate this du by dx, that is differentiating sine x with respect to x would give us cosine of x. So dx is going to be equal to du over cos x. Now we can substitute everything in here and let the terms cancel off wherever possible. So here we would have 6 in place of sine. Now sine of x is going to be u. So sine squared x would be u squared. So we can put u squared over there in place of sine squared x. The upper limit is going to be root 3 over 2. So we'd have root 3 over 2 here. The lower limit is going to be 1 over root 2. After rationalizing, you get root 2 over 2. And we can, for the moment, we'll keep cos x as it is. And dx is going to be du over cos x. So that cancels off conveniently over there. Now we are left with a very simple integral. We have root 3 over 2 and root 2 over 2 here, 6, and we just have u squared du. Now we can just apply the the basic integral rule and get the answer here. So this would be 6 u cube over 3, 6 times u cube over 3 within the limits of root 3 over 2 and root 2 over 2. Now we can just substitute the upper and lower bounds. We'll keep the 6 outside. 6 over 3 actually, so 6 over 3 is 2. That gives us 2 here, so we can keep 2 on the outside here. Root 3 over 2 cube would be 3 root 3 over 8 minus u cube would be, lower bound would be root 2 over 2 cube, that is 2 root 2 over 8. So that gives us, when we multiply it out by 2, we get 3 by 4 root 3 minus we can simplify this further. So when we multiply by 2, we get root 2 over 2. So we can write that as 3 by 4 root 3 minus half root 2. That's the final answer.